Different with this wide receiver group this spring as compared to last spring?
Well, we don't have many of them. That's the difference. We're a little beat up right now, short on numbers, but it's good. It's forcing these guys to really fight through and have some mental toughness, and we need these days. But, the expectations are there. They know what to expect. I don't have to say much. They know what I want. And if they turn around and I'm standing there with something to critique, they know why. Now, they're not trying to figure it out. They know why I'm standing there, coaching them up and critiquing them. They know what they did wrong. So that's the difference, is the expectations.
What about Josh Moon? Where is he at right now, compared to where he was a year ago?
Sure. Josh is doing well. He's getting a lot of reps right now. So he's still a young pup. He's up and down. I'm not looking at the bottom line stuff, though. Maybe like the average fan would come out here, he didn't have many catches today. I look at all the small little stuff, the habits, getting out in the field early, how he's communicating, how he's lining up, his strain after someone else has the ball, playing with the ball out without playing without the ball. Those kinds of things are going to translate eventually into the big plays. So that's what I look at. I got to coach the little things. The big things will come.
What's the passing game look like now that Dobbs is the guy coming into spring this year, and that the wide receivers have now played with him? They have a little more experience with him.
Yeah.
What does the passing game look like?
It's interesting because our one group is significantly different right now than our two group because of the two freshman quarterbacks. So we can bombard Josh with install and all the things we've been doing, but we can't do that with the other two. So the first team, we can put a lot of things in, and it's looking crisp and sharp. And then we get a little bogged down with the twos because we have two rookie quarterbacks that really should be, putting their tie on for the prom right now, and they're out here with us. So it's been up and down, different huddles.
As you head towards the end of spring, you got about 2 weeks left. What do you need to see out of this wide receiver and quarterback and passing game?
Yeah, just consistency overall. I think sometimes in spring you're installing, you're looking at tweaks, looking at different wrinkles, and you maybe don't see that consistency. Whereas next week we'll kind of back off the install, and I want to see consistency in technique. Our style of play coming out is huge. We shouldn't be harping on the style of play anymore. We should be past that point. So consistency overall.
Spring has been very physical for the whole entire group. Everybody on the team, it seems like. Have the wide receivers been as physical as you would like them so far in practice?
Well,
we don't have as many bodies, but the ones
right.
you do have.
You know what? I've been pleased with how they've been approaching it. I have a very high standard, so they're probably never going to be as physical as I want them to be, but they're trying. They're trying to be violent, and I think we have some of the best DBs in America. I think Coach Martinez is the best DB coach in America, so those guys challenge us to be physical each and every day.
Von Pearson last spring, comes out and he's on SportsCenter and everything like that. A little bit quieter this spring. Does it give him more of a chance to kind of work on those small things, and just what do you want him to work on this spring?
Well, he's got a lot of things he needs to work on, but yeah, he wasn't a receiver last spring. He was just out here running around like he did in junior college. He's becoming a wide receiver now. Even last season, he wasn't quite a wide out. We were doing some things with him that we were letting his talent take over. Now I'm trying to teach him how to play the position more, and he's done a better job. He's been a little bit up and down, but they all have. So he's had some really good days and some off days, but I want him to see how to play the position more than just being a good athlete.
How tough was last year on Marquez North just because of all the expectations and the injuries that
Marquez is a very competitive kid. He was out there today, and he was angry. I'm like, why are you angry? He goes, he wants to be out there. He wants to play. He wants to get reps with the guys. And when he sees someone not make a play, he believes he could have made that play. So it was tough on him, and it's still tough on him. But it's going to be good. It's going to make him be hungrier. So I think everything happens for a reason. And he had a great first year as a freshman, and then got banged up. So I think that's going to challenge him a little bit to be hungry and not take things for granted. Not that he did, but just not to. So I think it did nothing but help him.
How far away is he right now from 100%?
He's pretty darn close. I'm just being careful. We're not playing Bowling Green next week. We're playing him here in however many months away. I need him to be 100% completely healthy. For me to go out there and have an easy fix in the short term to get through a practice wouldn't be a very smart coaching move. So we're going to make sure he's 100% and healthy, get him right for the long term, not the short term.
What can you see now, though, that maybe you couldn't have seen, that maybe he wasn't capable of maybe October, November? Whether it's
injury-wise?
Yeah. What's he more capable of right now than maybe he was in October?
Well, he had surgery, so it's hard to. He's darn near 100% right now. which is actually pretty good for him. He's out there working every individual drill. He's got a lot of little things route technique wise that he needs to get better at that you don't need to get banged up to do. So I'm seeing improvement from him in those areas, though, even though guys don't see it in live situations. I see it in individual drills, so that's what I was looking for.
Because you have had so many guys come back from injury halfway through spring ball, what's the progress of your unit right now?
The progress of my unit, it's been, I could sit here and say, well, we only have 5 receivers playing right now, and that's tough. 5 scholarship guys are healthy right now, but I've been using it as a positive. We get banged up. I know we took a couple shots out there today, and guys were limping around, this and that, just normal things. And I said, hey, you can do it now. It might happen next year versus Bowling Green or Alabama or whoever we play. I'm using it as a good thing. We need to grind through it. It's good. It's mental toughness. It's going to get us stronger. We're not your average visor wearing, tape on our shoes receivers. We're not that. We're never going to be that. I'm going to push them until right to the brink, until they're ready to quit and collapse, and they're going to be better for it.